there are a few notes on the bassoon that bear mentioning because they're commonly fingered in ways that aren't always indicated in the fingering charts. The first one is the E flat in the middle of the bass clef staff. That's E flat 3 if you're counting on the keyboard. Now, sometimes E flat 3 is marked in fingering charts as 1, 2 in the left hand plus the C sharp key, and that's a very bad fingering. You hear it, it doesn't sound good at all. Often there's a better alternative in the fingering charts, which is just a fork in the left hand, 1, 3, and the whisper key, which is better, but it's still unstable. So the fingering that bassoonists actually use is 1 and 3 in the left hand, plus the whisper key, but then in the right hand, you're going to add some fingers to stabilize the note. You're going to add the second finger and the B flat key, and you'll hear the difference. It's pretty dramatic. Without the right hand, and now with it. The color's better, it's more stable, it's more in tune. Now, another fingering matter is with the half-hole G. That's the G that's at the top of the bass clef staff, G3. Many times students will not use this key right here. This is called the E flat resonance key or the low E flat key, and it makes a big difference when you put it on. If you play without it, it's kind of a hollow sound, it's kind of sharp. If I put it on, the sound has a lot more focus and it's lower in pitch. Very important to get your students in the habit early of putting this key down. It'll make a big difference. Now the G is one of the half-hole notes, along with F sharp and A flat. And there's a subtlety of the half-hole that is, I think, important for students to understand. And that is that the lower the note, the bigger the half-hole should be. So if we start off with G being the true half-hole, it really should be open about halfway. When we go to the lower half-hole note, the F sharp, you should open it further. The F sharp is really a 3/4 hole. And then the A flat is more of a 1/4 hole. So it's going to be more open for F sharp, halfway open for G, only 1/4 of the way open for A flat. If the half hole is off, then the notes might crack, they might be a little bit out of tune. Fine-tuning that half hole will really make a big difference for the student's articulation and their sound.